Discover how community, leadership, purpose, relationships, and action fuel parish engagement.
Question was what keeps folks
Engaged.
civically engaged through their parishes. So 5 key things that I identified. Number one, first of all, they have people that are like what I call good Samaritans. Good Samaritans are people that like me and Mr. Elias that are not afraid to go down into the ditch and find out what's going on to help somebody. So they're not afraid to speak up, and they have compassionate hearts because they're just not like looking, oh, I feel bad for them. No, what can I do? So they're action oriented folks that really care about the neighbor. Number 2, you have to have the support of leadership, like the clergy support or institutional support. So if you don't have that support, it's really hard, because the clergy or the leaders, it could be an organization too. The leadership really enables hope. They do that by literally opening doors to classrooms where you can have meetings. And then the other thing is that they have followers. And so that's a really important thing. The next big thing is that the work has to give you a sense of purpose. A lot of people in the study said, well, I feel like I'm doing God's work, that this is my calling. And so the work gives them a sense of purpose. But you have to look at it even more than that, right? Because I don't like to just tell people, oh, this you just get a sense of purpose. But no, so what does that mean? Well, how that's done is using something what they call the iron rule: never do for others what they can do for themselves. And that's super important, especially like now working for the Archdiocese. I kind of see that as subsidiarity. Like you don't want to just give everything to somebody, because eventually you do more harm by stripping them of their dignity. So practicing the iron rule allows people to maintain their dignity. And so that's super important too. The next big thing is everyone said they stay engaged because of the relationships, the people they meet. And so relationships are super important because they really provide that solidarity, and they do something else that's much bigger. They create social capital. And I don't know if you've ever read Bowling Alone or if you've studied Robert Putnam. I mean, he literally has, like, they did a documentary on him. He did research on 125 years of quantitative data, and he looked at the effects of relationships, and especially relationships that he calls like relationships built on trust and reciprocity. Having those type of relationships is so beneficial. Like you have a longer lifespan, you have a better quality of life, just so many benefits. And so in that way, in that process that community, or you can say community organizing, not necessarily just COPS Metro, but broad-based community organizing, they create that type of atmosphere where you are creating relationships not only within your own parish, but also with other parishes, like for example across the city or across in another different state or city, side of town. So you're building 2 types of relationships: bonding relationships and bridging relationships. And bridging relationships are those relationships that are with people that are a little bit different than you, maybe have a higher income, more education, or live in the best side of town. And what that does, I said, it builds social capacity. Social capacity gives you the ability to take collective action, which is the last ingredient. Collective action is super important because everyone, again, also said that they stay because they see the results. Like they see people getting help, they see the libraries, they see the workforce development programs, they see people's homes getting fixed up or repaired. So those are the key ingredients.